Hello again, and welcome back. Two shoots on this video. Starting off with a nice easy one. Sorry about the little bit of ticking on this one, but I changed the battery on after this first rat. Two in quick succession here. This first one rolled down the bank, or slid down the bank. The second one just stayed in the hole, just trying to avoid that branch. This was actually a miss. Scared the crap out of it though. This one there, 40 metres, about 45 yards. Straight through the nut and put him on his back. There's an unsuspecting visitor. I've actually clocked this one a couple of times. It's actually got to know where I'm shooting the rats. And this is the edge of the slurry pit, so it's tiptoeing around a bit here. But it knows there's rats there, but it can't get to them. So, not something you can shoot with a sub 12 foot pound 177. However, the farmer does have the proper tool for the job. Bit surprised how far this one got. Managed to skimmy along there and down an hole. But on the slow-mo, perfect shot. He certainly wouldn't have lasted very long. These ones I had to shoot left-handed because I was shooting round a door, and I couldn't shoot it right-handed because I couldn't bend over far enough. I didn't get his mate. You can see the corner of the door there, look, just in the top right-hand corner. It was a pretty cold night. Too many left on this farm. This is another 45 yarder, pretty much in the same spot as the other one. And again, one that the fox is not going to be able to get at. Little cheeky chap is sticking his head under a sheet of galvanise. Didn't actually retrieve it because it's actually double skinned and it just skimmed in behind there. Just had to wait for this one just to drop down because there's cows in the background there. Just see enough the top of its head. Quick flap around and lights out. This was another one a couple of minutes later on the other side of the barn. I know there's nothing in the background there. And another one, total lights out. No movement from that one at all. A little youngster. the old count. All these pallets there, we'd move these earlier on with the farmer. I was a bit surprised to find anything here because they don't like things that's been changed around. But we put up a feeder just top end of the video there. You can't actually see it, but we put a feeder up there to try and entice the rats to one spot. Just give me back a bit from this one. Just miss the bar. That was a freshly dug hole. Can't quite see it there, but they'd have dug that out during the day sometime. This one there just disappears into the slurry in a minute. It did take about 30 seconds for it to drop, so I just cropped the video and there he is disappearing. So this is a different farm. First time I've shot this one. Just really trying to find out where they are. It's actually quite a long working farm. They're actually milking last cows at 12:30. So everything was lit up, but I didn't do too bad to get the ones I got. I think I got 32, 34 on this farm. In the space of 5 hours. I know people always say, oh no, must be a lot of rats on there, but they don't realise the actual amount of time that they're shooting rats and obviously cropping the video down to 10-15 minutes, whatever it is. So it just looks like there's more rats than there is. There's another youngster. Barely bigger than a mouse, that one. So they are breeding. Didn't shoot many youngsters on this one, but plenty of pregnant females. This was one of the hot spots I found later on in the evening. Obviously using my rangefinder quite a bit here because I don't know all the distances. And one thing I ate is missing. But unfortunately it happens. I'm actually shooting downhill here slightly. I just stood on the bank shooting down towards them. Just to the left there is it's a big calving shed. Obviously the cows are in there and they're in there when they're ready to give birth. So the rats have dug holes underneath the concrete here. As you can see, I've shot several in this little spot. And just a few more later on in the video. Wasn't actually quite sure if this was a rat first off till it moved. Because sometimes you can just get a little raindrop and it just glistens. It just does look like a rat. But it was a rat and went plop into the water there. This was the other hot spot. Shot several in this spot. This is at the end of the milking cow shed. He legged it, he knew what was going on. Playing hide and seek behind the cow feed there. No need to hide now. Most of these ones shot here were big rats, big pregnant females. Quite a steep bank this one, as you can see by the way it's coming down at. And that's the last trek that one will do. You can see the size of the belly on that one. That one disappears straight into the A there. This is back out the other side of the farm again. I do a lot of walking around when I'm shooting rats. I hate sitting in one spot for too long. While you're sat in one spot waiting, there's other rats coming out in other places, so it's easier just to walk around. This one had literally just dug that hole out there. All that straw stuff there, you can see it literally just dug it out. And I only clocked it because I saw that kicking it out. This one's about 37 yards. Again, on a steep bank. As you can see, the way it rolls down. Back amongst the milking cows again. His mate legged it, never came back. Bit surprised at this one. Actually 2 in one shot here. Never even saw the other one. Just sitting there, just kicking his tail up. Lucky shot. But I gave the other one another one just to make sure, because didn't look like he was quite dead. So back round the back of the calving shed again. Obviously I kept walking up to this bit because they were still down driving around the yard with the tractors, cleaning up cow muck and stuff and feeding cows, so I was just sort of walking here, there and everywhere out of the way. I think this would be a good one to shoot when I don't have to get up for work, because I turn all the lights off about 12:30, something like that. And I'm normally tucked up in bed by then. Catapulted that one. Slow-mo straight through the nut. Rattabatics. Again, up on the steep bank. He did roll down eventually. Quick peekaboo on this one. Last thing that one did. I could see many rats in this bank with a thermal, but I couldn't actually see them with the night vision. Another one in the same spot as before, so obviously a very active hole. And that just to the right there, that's where I just shot the other one. Missed him the first time. Probably hit a branch. He certainly wasn't so lucky the second time. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully catch up on your next one.